TAM Airlines Flight 3054 is en route from the Brazilian city of Porto Alegre. The Airbus A320 is headed for Sao Paulo's Congonhas Airport, 90 minutes away. There are 181 passengers aboard the evening flight. Captain Enrique Stefanini di Sacco and First Officer Kleber Lima learned that heavy rain in Sao Paulo has temporarily shut down 35L, the main runway at their destination.
Did they say when it would reopen?
No.
For now, the crew remains on course, waiting for weather updates from Sao Paulo. Congonhas Airport lies at the center of Brazil's most populous city.
When pilots begin landing at Congonhas, they're more worried than when operating at any other national airport.
At its heart is 35L, a runway built on a hilltop and surrounded by urban sprawl. To make matters worse, it's just over 6,000 feet long, which is short for large jets. This makes 35L one of the most treacherous runways in the world.
As you approach the runway, your adrenaline is really pumping. For us pilots, it's like landing on an aircraft carrier.
As Flight 3054 nears Sao Paulo, the crew gets an update.
3054, 35L is the active runway.
Runway 35L has reopened. But Stefanini has an additional challenge to landing.
Remember, we only have one reverse, sir.
Yes. Only the left.
The right thrust reverser, one of two on the Airbus, isn't working. That reduces the plane's stopping power. The devices are designed to slow the aircraft by reversing the direction of the engine's forward thrust.
Thrust reversers, they act like brakes when you land the aircraft. You deploy them only after the aircraft is on the ground.
TAM 3054, 35L, clear to land. The runway is wet and it's slippery. The wind is 330 at 8 knots.
On final approach, the captain decides to take over from the autopilot.
Land green, manual flight.
The concern was that after touching down, the pilots needed to be sure that they would be able to stop their plane before the end of the runway.
100, 100.
1 duck now. Okay.
20. Retard.
Middle.
The plane is not slowing.
Reverse number 1 only.
And it's hurtling dangerously fast towards the end of the runway.
Decelerate.
It can't! Look at this. Look at this.
Turn!
Flight 3054 has slammed into a TAM Airlines office building and a gas station beside it. All 187 passengers and crew are dead. A dozen people on the ground are also killed. It's the worst aviation accident in South American history.